Hi everyone, today I'm doing Rihanna work-inspired makeup from her video for the song Work. I'm doing obviously the part 1 video with the dark green lips and the kind of gold bronzy eyes. I love green lipstick. I'm so obsessed with it. So if you like this look, then just keep watching for how to do it. Thanks. So I've already primed my eyes using MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and now I'm going to start using MAC Pigment in Old Gold, and I'm going to put that all over my mobile lid and up in the crease. I didn't put my foundation on prior to this because this pigment usually drops a lot, so I'm not trying to ruin my foundation. Sorry if the background noise is extra loud today. It's pretty hot in the apartment because the heat is still turned really high up because we had all kinds of heat issues, so they locked the heat, but it's pretty warm outside. I see people aren't even wearing winter coats anymore. So we've got these huge windows bringing in a ton of sun, which makes it hot. Then we've got the heat blasted, and so I need to keep some windows open because it's like stifling in here. So sorry about all that. It's pretty hard to see Rihanna's makeup in most of the video, but there's certain parts when she's dancing that there's a bit of a close-up on her face, and I'm just obsessed with green lipstick. I'm so excited. I spent like 20 minutes last night mixing the two colors that I'm going to use to get a really similar color to what I think she used. Okay, so that's the pigment done. And in the photos that I can find when I Google image search her makeup, it doesn't look very blended. So, I mean, this isn't like a really harsh line, but it's not super blended either. Whoa, sorry about that. Now I'm going to use MAC 217. I'm going to grab some bronzer. This is Arbonne's bronzer. I don't know if it has a name. I think it's their only bronzer. There you go. And I'm going to put some of that in the crease along with that gold and on the lower lash line, just a little bit. So basically the heat never worked all winter. So they were trying to convince us that it was the downstairs tenants that actually control the heat that weren't putting the heat on. But I was talking to my downstairs neighbor, and she said the heat was on, and you could tell the heat was on because in the bathroom it worked, but nowhere else in the house. And there actually isn't even a vent in my room at all. So now that it's hot, you can feel the heat. Great. And I'm gonna blend that just a little bit. I'm just tying the bronzer up with what I have in the crease. And then I get off some of the product on my wrist. And then blend just a little bit. Okay, so I'm taking a Real Techniques fine liner brush and MAC Black Track. This is their fluid line. So that's pretty much the line I'm going for. And then I'm also going to line my lower lash line as well. So that's one side finished with the eyeliner. Okay, so my camera stopped recording, but all I did was finish the eyeliner on both sides, and then I put a black, really dark black eyeshadow on top and blended it a little bit over top of the eyeliner. You can see how it's kind of smoked out now. Okay, so I added foundation, brows, and mascara. And now I'm going to move on to the face and then the lips, which is what I'm most excited about. I'm just going to keep the face really simple because we've already got a ton going on, and with the lips it's going to be like really over the top. So I'm going to take MAC Prism and I'm just going to contour a little bit. And I just get a little bit on the edge of my brush, and then I use the edge of my brush to just add a little bit of definition. For the lips, I am mixing two lipsticks. They're both from an Etsy store called Limited Lipsticks. The first I'm going to use is a sample that they provided me. It's called Freestyle, and it's like a very bluey, like teal, I don't know, you'll see. And then the other one is If Looks Could Kill, and this is like a very olivey dark green. And I'm going to mix the two of them because this is really close to what she was wearing, but I just feel like it was a little bit more of a bluey green. So I'm going to start with this one as a base. And I forget if I said already, but I'm using Real Techniques accent brush. So that's my bluish base. And now I'm going to go in with the dark green. You really need to work with these lipsticks. They're really awesome colors and they're definitely pigmented, but they are quite streaky. That's my only complaint. I feel like this is one of those days though where everything's kind of going wrong. Like, I did my lips effortlessly last night and now they kind of look like shit. Okay, now to get rid of some of the streakiness, I'm going to apply some straight from the tube. Okay, that's about as good as it's going to get. So this is my Rihanna work-inspired makeup, and this is just the part 1 video. I will probably do the part 2 video because I loved that makeup too. It's obviously completely way more subtle than this. So this is obviously just inspired by, I did more dramatic eyeliner than she was wearing in the video, definitely. The rest is pretty accurate, if you ask me. Obviously she also had really thin eyebrows in the video, but I can't really do that with the shape of my brows to begin with. I'd have to kind of like glue them down first and then redo them. So I hope you like this. I hope you enjoyed watching me do it and get really frustrated. But I think it's pretty fun. I love green lips. I'm obsessed with dark green lips. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe.